Yeah, this is Tim with Guard Digital Marketing. So I get this video coming to you guys as promised. I have the website pulled up. We'll look at that here in just a minute and go over a few things. But I want to start this video out on Google search page. What I've typed in is a buyer intent keyword, meaning it's got tons of intent behind it for somebody looking for a roofing company in Oklahoma City. Now, there's a few separate ways, in this instance, quite a few ways that people are going to type this in, but word it a lot differently, okay? The main reason here, or the main key here, is to get on the first page for as many of those keywords as possible to generate as many leads as you can online. So we see a handful of companies here using these pay-per-click ads, the Google guaranteed ads. They do have the highest conversion rate out of any ads available through Google, and they will generate you leads. Now, I think long-term wise, not the best option. Ranking organically is going to be your best long-term ROI investment option that you can to produce leads for yourself online. So we see 3 companies on the first page here, along with some directories as well. And then 3 companies on the first page showing up right here for the Google business profile, right? Now, for a Google business profile, you want to be in that top 3 so that nobody has to hit more buttons to find you. So a few things right off the bat that are going to help most companies out, okay? First is with the photos. Make sure you're uploading photos every single week. And I mean, this is huge, okay? But make sure they are geotagged, meaning the location that where that photo was taken is embedded within the photo itself. This is huge to be able to spread your rankings across out as far as you can as well, so that you can get in front of people's eyes, especially when they're typing in roofing companies near me. Okay, so if they're within your area, you can show up in front of them. Now, also with the bio section about your company, make sure you fill this out 100% to the T, 750 characters. Also, thirdly, the reviews. These are huge again as well. Make sure you're getting as many great reviews as you possibly can, and then respond to them as well. Okay, so that's a 2-part there. And responding to the reviews tells Google, you take pride in your work, but also what people have to say about it, right? Now, your website is going to be super huge here as well. Okay, so it looks like you guys are, home based in Oklahoma City, but it looks like you guys were servicing Oklahoma as a whole. Okay, so your website is going to be really crucial in not only being able to rank in Oklahoma City, but for any of the areas that you guys try and do work in as well. Maybe it's your capital in Tulsa. Sorry, not your capital, but maybe it's in Tulsa. Oklahoma City is your guys' capital. I apologize there. That's kind of embarrassing. But so maybe it's in Tulsa, one of the other larger areas. So what this allows you to do is your website to generate you leads in any of these other areas across the state that you guys want to try and actually get work from. But I did notice there are some keywords that overarch the entire state as a whole, which you can target as well. But the main key here is being able to target one area and one service per page. So I did pull up Yates just in this instance for later on the video, since they're one of your top competitors here in Oklahoma City. But back over to your guys' website here. So right off the bat, I love your guys' logo, the color scheme, everything looks really good. But the downside is you guys don't have any content right on this homepage. Not that I can see, right? So it's a very short homepage with not much content, and content is absolute king when it comes to ranking a website. I can't say that enough. So you need more content within your website and keywords embedded within it. So Google can rank you for keywords that you don't have within their content. Google will start to recognize what is, relevant to you guys, but really you want to take the guesswork out and tell exactly what you want to rank for in Google's eyes and their search engine. So what you have to do is you have to build out relevant content and place keywords within it. Typically, you want at least 500 words of content on your homepage as the bare minimum. And I would say anywhere between 500 to 1,000 is going to be good for Oklahoma as a whole. Okay, I've looked around at some of the top competitors, done some research. That seems to be a good sweet spot. But what that allows you to do is embed keywords within that content. Typically, what we consider to be a good rule of thumb is every 150 words of content, you can have a keyword within there. So what that allows you to do is, again, not overstuff the content either or the keywords and really seem, kind of robotic and unorganic in Google's eyes. You still want to stay organic, but you want to be able to tell Google, again, what you want to rank for. Now, this is where I'm going to use this paid program and compare both your website and then Yates's website as well. These first 2 numbers that we're going to take a look at, the 2.1 and the 10, are strength and trust ratings that Google has for your website. Now they're ranked out of 100, so they seem low, but typically once you hit a benchmark of a 30 and above for each of these, you're going to be considered a pretty powerful website at this point. But how do we get there, right? We got to build that strength and trust, and you do that through these backlinks, okay? And a backlink, simply put, is any clickable text or image linking one website to another, and they are all held within these different referring domains. Now, a referring domain is pretty crucial as well, as you want to be authoritative, meaning Google already has strength and trust within these websites, and when you're getting a backlink from them, it's going to help your ratings in return. Because you can think of a backlink as a thumbs up vote for your website. Now, keyword wise, you are indexing for over 80 keywords, but it's only generating you about 30 traffic per month. Okay. And if we take a look at the keywords, we can see here you are generating some traffic for, roofing in Oklahoma as a whole for these top two. A few different ones for Oklahoma as the entire state as well, which has looked like where you're targeting quite a bit so far. You do have one for Oklahoma City and some more for Oklahoma City down below. But as we can see here, it looks like you're trying to rank for the state and the capital all on this home page, okay? Now, again, this is a little bit harder for Google to be able to push you up in those rankings because you're not specifying which one you want to try and rank for most, okay? So that's why within your website, I would probably, gear towards your home page and your services pages as Oklahoma, as the entire state, keyword wise, and then build out different service area pages around the state that you want to target more specifically. Okay. And this is really going to break it down for Google and make it easy. Make it easy on them to rank you. Okay. But you are generating, you guys are probably generating a few decent leads for yourself every single month from this traffic. And that there's nothing wrong with that. Now, if we go over to Yates, we can see their strength and trust fairly similar for the DR. The UR is a little bit higher. And in this instance, for both your websites, the UR is relevant towards the homepage strength and trust, and the DR is more for the domain as a whole. Now, Yates is also indexing for quite a few more keywords. That is because they have a blog within their website. And a blog can be crucial, especially if your top competitors are doing it, because it throws relevant content at your website every single month, okay? And this definitely helps when it comes to ranking in Google's eyes. But we can see it's generating them over 400 traffic per month. And if we dive into the keywords here too, we can see exactly where they're getting most of this traffic from. So right off the bat, we see they're getting 70 traffic from roofing Oklahoma City, right? So they're generating themselves about 40% of that traffic from that search volume, which is huge. But they have a lot of different other Oklahoma City keywords within here. They are generating some traffic from Oklahoma roofer as well, which you guys had within your keywords as too. So we can see, let's just say for instance, okay, we want to pick out this keyword, and this is the number most people are going to care about. So I'm getting all this traffic. How much of that traffic can I expect to turn into a lead for me? Okay, well, here's that number, 30%. Okay, so if you're generating 30% of the leads as traffic, or 30% of this traffic as leads, they can expect 20 plus leads per month for just this one keyword. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're generating, over 30 to 40 leads for themselves, not only in Oklahoma City, but the state as the whole, since they are addressing some of the overarching Oklahoma roofing keywords, as the state as a whole. So again, this can be absolutely huge and, super lucrative, especially when, this is rolling in for your company every single month. And these aren't just any leads. These are warm, organic leads. They've gone through your website, they've looked around, and now they are reaching out to you, right? They like what they see. They want to talk to you. They want to get work done by you. So this is how you can start to generate tons and tons of leads for your company every single month and make everybody happy within your company, right? So if you guys have any further questions or concerns, absolutely please feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help or elaborate on any questions or concerns you may have. Other than that, have a great rest of your day, and I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks once again.